Hey guys, it's Greg with By the Bootstraps, b2bootstraps.com. Check out the store, check out the social media, links will be below. I wanted to make a video today because, President Trump has been making tweets at the new representatives in the House of Congress, AOC and Omar to be exact. Telling them that if they don't like how things are going, that they can go back to their countries of origin and fix the problems there, the crime, the corruption, and things like that. Now, part of that, I disagree with that statement, very, very much so. Primarily because most of the people that he's talking to, these four people particularly, 3 of the 4 are actually Americans. They were born in America. They're native citizens. So to make a comment like that makes little sense. I get what he's saying, and I think most of it is being represented to, or at least being placed on, Omar from Minnesota, which is someone that represents us because we're in Minnesota. But he makes a valid point though, in a way, because Omar, for example, has done nothing but belittle America, and her open hatred is almost seething with contentment with how she feels about this country. Every time she opens her mouth, practically since she's been elected, it's almost week after week of controversy with her saying things or tweeting things or mentioning things that are very almost anti-American. She follows it up with these half-hearted apologies like, oh, that's not what I meant, or let me clarify, or this or that. But I mean, you don't make these many continuous gaffes unless you're Joe Biden and get away with it for being an idiot. I mean, you can't be that stupid. It has to be in your heart to have that much contempt, which is hilarious because she's a refugee who got elected to Congress. To sit there and say that somehow we've held her back is just ridiculous. Now, people might be asking, why are you making this video then? I mean, it's political talk. Who cares? Well, here's where, for me, it comes around. I've said multiple times, I don't care what side of the aisle you vote for. I lean one way, you can lean one way. We can agree to disagree, that's all cool. The problem I have with it is that this particular Congress, well, actually since Trump got elected, they've been screaming for impeachment. They've been screaming to get him kicked out of office even before he was inaugurated. The problem that creates is that globally it puts a bad mark on us. It demoralizes us, it demoralizes our military, it demoralizes our strength and strategy globally. Now, interesting enough, I've seen hundreds of polls that were taken outside the U.S. where people have polled and said, hey, what do you think about Trump? And what do you think about him and his approval ratings and this and that? And I've seen some negative polls, depending on where you go, but I've also seen a majority of overwhelming support. But you see all these negative press. Well, that negative press is sent globally, and as the people of the world are looking at us and are questioning what we're doing and questioning our leadership, that might entice them to behave in manners that we wouldn't want them to. That might cause, for example, Iran to shoot down a drone. Oh wait, that happened. That might cause them to, I don't know, puncture holes in Navy vessels. Not necessarily the U.S. Navy, but Navy nautical vessels, oil tankers. That might cause North Korea to get a little button happy. That might cause Russia to maybe flex their muscles a little bit. With all this discontent in America that's going on and not a unified front, that might allow China to, I don't know, hack into our global market. Things that they maybe wouldn't have considered if they saw a strong unified front, maybe now they'll consider it to help destabilize a little bit more. And I don't take these morons in Congress seriously because they've been screaming before he was even elected how he was going to fail, how he was not going to work. He was so unstable. He's trigger happy. He's this, he's that. Don't give him the button with the nuclear weapon. He's going to go to war. So far, he's proved them wrong every time, which thank God. Not like I want to see this go to war or anything like that, but it's concerning because it really matters. It really does matter when you have your representatives who aren't doing a damn thing, by the way. And none of them are doing their jobs. Where's our budget? Where are the laws and the purse strings that they are supposed to oversight and set forth? We've not seen anything. They've spent this entire time since being elected in 2018 screaming about how they want to get rid of Trump. AOC is a walking contradiction. She's an idiot. You know, she supposedly has a degree in economics, but yet ostracized Amazon from building, you know, their supply chain warehouse there, which would have brought in, what was it, $19 billion to the state of New York. Well, because they were going to be taxed at a lower rate, she would rather see that go away. Good job, AOC. Omar has a 9% approval rating in her own district. You know. All that being said, I don't really care. But what I do care about is when these people, because of their discontent for the president, our party, you know, are going to fight him so hard and are going to throw that impeachment, you know, Maxine Waters, impeach 45, roll over and die, you hag. These people are going to go out there and just create this destabilization. That's going to have a negative consequence eventually. And not politically, but it's going to have a negative consequence eventually through military action, potentially, or cyber threats. Because we're opening the door, because we're literally showing them that we can't take care of our own business. You know the old saying, don't air your dirty laundry? Well, we've got a damn truckload of it flying out the back. And it's all ran by these particularly 4 morons, including some others. Anyway, that's my opinion on the subject. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you later.